Last video for the day. Thank you for sticking with me. So we have one more video, multiplying binomials times trinomials. Well, nothing scary and new. The only difference is now we have a binomial and a trinomial. You guessed it. So, same process as the foiling method essentially. But it's a little bit different, so I guess it's not necessarily the same. But if you would like to print the paper, you can do that now, and then I'm going to pick a few problems to solve. So this is a binomial times a trinomial. Binomial, 2 terms. Trinomial, 3 terms, just as a review. Okay, number 1 says x plus 4, and then it says times x squared plus 3x minus 6. I'm just going to double check that I copied that right, and I did. Okay, so the first step is to take your first term in the binomial and you are going to distribute it to everything in the trinomial. And by distribute, I mean multiply. Okay, x times x squared is going to give me x cubed. X times 3x is going to give me 3x squared. And x times negative 6 is going to give me negative 6x. But I am not done, because I still have the 4 to distribute. And to make it clear, I'm going to distribute it underneath. Doesn't mean anything different. So 4 times x squared, 4 times 3x, and 4 times negative 6. So 4 times x squared is 4x squared. 4 times 3x is 12x. And 4 times negative 6 is negative 24. All we have to do now is combine like terms. So x cubed. We have 3x squared plus 4x squared, which is 7x squared. We have negative 6 plus 12x, which is plus 6x, and we have negative 24. If you look at this polynomial, it is in order from alphabetical order, and it's in order from highest degree to lowest with our constant at the end. So binomials and trinomials, they're a little bit different, but the process for binomials times binomials, for monomials times binomials, and for trinomials times binomials is essentially all the same as long as you're using your process. Let me look at one more just to try it again. And if you're following along, that's great. Thank you, because that's exactly how you will learn it. Okay. Our first step is to take the first term and distribute it to all terms in the trinomial. K times k squared is k cubed. K times negative k is negative k squared. K times negative 8 is negative 8k. But we are not done. We have to do negative 5 times everything inside the trinomial. Negative 5 times k squared is negative 5k squared. Negative 5 times negative k is plus 5k. And negative 5 times negative 8 is plus 40. Big reminder that you need to watch your signs and your distributing. That's huge, because here we're distributing a negative 5. If it helps you, you can change all of your subtraction signs to plus a negative, plus a negative, plus a negative. Then we know we're adding straight across the board, but we have some negatives we have to deal with. That's what I used to do all the time. I still like to do it that way, but it's your choice. All right, our next step is to simplify by combining like terms. So we have x cubed, k cubed, sorry. And that one's done. I like to cancel them out as I copy them down here, and that way I know I've combined all of my terms that are able to be combined. Negative k minus 5 is the same as plus a negative, so I have negative 6k squared. Okay, and I'm going to cancel this out because they're done. Negative 8 plus 5 gives me negative 3k, and then we have left our 40. Okay. So that is all the way simplified. There's so many ways you can come about these problems, but the big process that I want you to know is when we are multiplying binomials and trinomials, we multiply the first term into the trinomial, and then we take the second term, and we distribute it into the trinomial as well.